Tabitha, do you know anything about the history of this pendant?
Well, I can't even remember where I got it. And I know you think I'm ancient, but I certainly wasn't around at the time of the witch trials.
Reese was just wondering if you knew where the pendant came from. I mean, he didn't mean anything.
Yes, no, I know he didn't mean to insult me. But as I said, I don't know the history of the pendant, but I do know some wonderful stories about this area. Would you like to hear them?
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You into that, Charity?
Yeah, sure.
What's a camping trip without ghost stories, right?
Take my ghost stories, scare the hell out of them and send them packing. If those spirits out there join forces with Charity, I could be burned at the stake again. All right, then. Are we ready?
Ready.
Lay it on us, Tabitha.
I just hope it's not too scary. Simone, don't be silly. Ghost stories are supposed to be scary.
Ghost stories can be truer than you imagine. So, about 300 years ago, when Harmony was just a tiny settlement of pilgrims, there was a lovely young girl who lived amongst them, who happened to be a witch. Now, nobody had really seen her witchcraft, and she was very much loved in the village. One day she met a young man and fell in love. But the young man was a holy man, and he saw that she was a witch. And he denounced her, and he called for a trial, and she was convicted of witchcraft and sentenced to be burned at the stake. But the young girl used her powers, her sorcery, to burn through the ropes, and she escaped before she was burned to death. And she ran off into the hills, never to be seen again. And she lives to this day, alone in the hills, waiting to have her revenge. The legend is that on a night like this, an Indian summer night, when the wind rustles the trees and the mists cover her in darkness, she bounces!
Whoa. That was a good one, Tabitha.
That was really cool, Tabitha.
That was definitely scary. Yeah, even I was a little scared. But Tabitha didn't tell us the whole story.
Charity.
Well, she forgot to tell you that just before the witch was burned at the stake, she tried to sink her teeth into a young man. But the young man was saved by a young woman who truly loved him. Did this story really happen?
Who knows what's true and what isn't with these legends? Personally, I think there's a grain of truth in all of them. It could be dangerous in these woods on an Indian summer night when a witch is seeking revenge. I never go to sleep without him.
She is so weird about that doll.
Totally.